All right. Hi, everyone. So welcome to our welcome call for the fellowship program. I'm just going to go over a few resources and items that we'll be talking about to make sure that you're on the same page as we start off the fellowship program. My name is Stephen Snider. You've probably gotten to see some of my emails from me. If you haven't, then we need to fix that problem quickly. But the main thing I want to make sure you understand is that this program is going to be what you make of it, and we really want you to be active in it. And this is an opportunity to co-create it, really bring to the program what you would like to see out of it. So if there's a specific speaker or if there's a specific topic that you would like to explore, here's an opportunity that you can join and make this a possibility for what you want out of it. We would be happy to reach out to anyone on your behalf and make them come and give a presentation or do a workshop with us, and then to have your feedback on those sessions that we've prepared already. And I'll show you some of those resources and sessions now. But before I do that, I want to make sure that you understand that this is a safe space, that we really want to have a zero tolerance policy when it comes to disrespect, because it is a very global and a very diverse program. And so that means that you should feel comfortable raising your voice, knowing that others around you aren't going to be prejudiced or judgmental to what you have to say or share. And because of this being such a global and diverse program, we're going to do our best to accommodate the different time zones that we're across. There's 17 different countries represented, and almost 20 different time zones within that space. So it's going to be quite busy, but we're going to do our best to make all of the recordings available wherever possible. And if you're not able to attend a session, that's totally okay. You can watch the recording. You can do a write-up of the learnings that you've gotten from the program. You can bring other learnings or other workshops or sessions that you want to attend to the program. So we will be flexible when it comes to demonstrating that you've participated in at least 80% of the program, because we really want you to get out of this program what you want and make sure that it's an active learning process. So I'm going to bring up a few resources by sharing my screen. And as I do that, I want you to think a little bit about what are your expectations for yourself out of this program, so that 5 months from now, we can go back and see how you approached this program, if it really was able to give you what you want out of it. And I really want to stress that this is the expectations for yourself. So keep this realistic and keep this in a kind perspective, so that you're able to say, okay, in 5 months, I'm able to get to a new job or learn more about this new topic of impact investing and sustainable finance. And we'll have you write down your expectations for yourself in the chat, and we'll measure up against them in 5 months from now. So before we take the chance to write those down, let me share my screen and just walk you through quickly some of the resources and the materials that we have. The main form of contact, I think you should be seeing my screen now, right? The main form of contact that we're going to be having is across email. So you should have gotten this last email around Impact and Fellowship January events. And in it, I outlined some of the principles that we really want you to follow in making this an active learning experience, making sure that it's a safe space and that there's a focus on co-creation. These are the key things that we really hope to draw home. And we've had these welcome calls. Next week, we have the Blaze Learning Program, which is going to be really, really awesome, because it's going to focus so much on the agriculture space, land ownership, climate justice, racial inequality, and there's still spaces available to attend the program if you would like to do that. And I'll be sending an email soon as we firm up our kickoff event with Lubna, our founder, and she'll talk us through more of the ecosystem of impact investing. In that email, I also sent out your social media placards, and we'd be happy for you to talk about yourself on LinkedIn or on Instagram or Twitter, whatever social media platform you use. And we can be of support in elevating your profile, but this is if you would like to. There's no pressure to do so. And you can see all your beautiful faces, so I'm quite happy with how the program has come together. These two documents that I'm going to outline right now are our main documents of where everything is going to be. And I'll put them in the chat so that you have these links to review later. But the first one is our program session summary, which is going to provide an overview of what we are creating and putting together for you with many different resources, learning opportunities, ways you can connect and share. This will be like where our main details go to. So there's always like a record of everything. And then there will be another document, which is our calendar of events. And this will always have our resources. This will always have the links and recordings. So you can always come back to this to make it available and to follow along or register for something. In addition to these two documents, we'll also have a WhatsApp group and a LinkedIn group. So you're able to connect with each other and get to know each other. And I'm also going to put the sessions out on our calendar so that you can subscribe to our calendar and have them all in your Google or iCalendar or Outlook calendar. But if you're ever like interested to learn more about what the sessions are, or you need to go find the link to register or to join the webinar, or you need to find the recording, it's all going to be in these two documents, a centralized place for everything to have. I think that is it for the program flow. I wanted to make sure that we share these resources with you. We have our programming sessions, we have our calendar of events, we have our social media, and then be sure to check your email. And if there's any questions, feel free to drop me an email so that we can make sure that you're on the same page with how we go with this. So I'm going to stop sharing at this point and turn off the recording. And if you weren't able to join a welcome call, I feel bad a little bit because we're going to do some networking and some opportunity to get to know each other. But that's okay. There's lots of opportunities ahead of us to do those things. And I hope you'll join us for the next session. All right. See you online.